welcome back to my channel. My son, my little Lincoln, is sleeping, so I decided to take the time to clean up some of his most recent exploits, messes. But I thought maybe I'd show you some of the things that he does. For those who don't know my son, he's 4. He is nonverbal and autistic. And he's the sweetest boy in the world. He loves very aggressively. We say he loves his toys too hard because the more he loves a toy, the quicker he breaks it. But he laughs and he sings, and he is the sweetest little boy, but he is so destructive. And so for anyone who might be curious, because you see some crazy situations when you have people that have children with autism, either their house is immaculate or it's the result of a hurricane passing through. So I guess it just depends on how much time they have to chase after their child. So anyway, there are definitely challenges with having an autistic son, a 4-year-old especially. So mainly things don't last very long in the house. So I don't know, I did a couple clips of different things just to kind of say, what it's like to clean up after my child who happens to have autism. So maybe it'll make you feel a little better about your own house if you haven't cleaned up at all lately, but anyway, stay tuned. Let the fun begin. So we wanted to get a light. We have this light in the corner. He broke 2 of the shades on it, trying to stack them. So yeah, and then we wanted to get another light to put more light in this room, and so we bought this light. This cord mess I'm gonna clean up. I actually ordered some stuff. Maybe I'll do that in another video, but I got this light on Amazon for $20. One of these just standard, pole lights with the dome, and yeah, he broke it. The shade, here's the shade in pieces, destroyed. It still lights up, but I think I had, or does it? No, it's busted completely. I can't even turn it on anymore. So I think this lasted 2 weeks. He started to break it the second day we had it. So that's why we only spent $20. There's no sense in spending any more. Here's our fridge. We have a lock on the fridge because, yeah, we have, if we don't have the lock on the fridge, he will scale the fridge. And don't judge my fridge. I'm actually, it's a mess. I gotta clean it. I'm going to be cleaning it this weekend because I plan to move it to another part of the kitchen. Anyway, but yeah, he'll climb up the fridge like he's Spider-Man to get to the cereal that we keep on top of the fridge. We keep the cereal on top of the fridge because if he gets a hold of this, he will open it and dump its entire contents all over the floor and then eat it off of the floor. Like, I have some smashed up cereal from his bowl. Like, we try to put, limit it to, we put it in the bowl and he just dumps it and then eats it off the floor. This here is a spice rack that he likes to kick off the top of the fridge if he gets up on top of the fridge. He has broken multiple, we have them all like in here right now, probably a dozen of these. He's shattered, and it's like constantly trying to get glass off the floor, little bits of glass that are, all over the floor from him shattering these spice rack containers. So I don't know what we're doing with the spices right now. That's up in the air. So right now it's just sitting on the kitchen counter until I can figure out what I'm doing. But yeah, that's another legacy of anxiety, is the top of the fridge. You see, this is a result of him climbing. He snapped this whole piece of this door thing off, in one of his many Spider-Man runs. It's funny to take pity on a trash can, but he stands on this, and the whole lid is just caved in from him standing on it so many times. It's so bent out of shape. But he stands on this to get up on the counter and then he'll open the cabinet and just pull everything out. Don't know why. I mean, there's nothing up there that he'll eat. He knows his snacks aren't in there, but he'll just pull it all out, everything in there, just pull it all out, throw it on the floor. He likes to climb on top of my table. I actually made this table. It has inserts that come out that you can, there's like a felt inlay for tabletop gaming. But yeah, he likes to get on top of the table and then run around in circles, and he'll pull on this light fixture. He's actually pulled the I guess that's an ador, like a medallion or whatever you call it, that's come loose. So I'm gonna have to glue that or something. Any suggestions are appreciated. But yeah, that's so we're constantly having to make sure he's not grabbing on that. He's also gotten hold of the light. These he broke one of them. Actually, he broke both. This isn't. I tried to replace it. That's a replacement fixture. I'm actually going to put new ones in, which is foolish because he'll probably break those too. But yeah, he's pulling on those all the time. That's why this one's half hanging off from him yanking on it. So yeah, that's another problem. This is another work in progress, but he's constantly pulling. This is our modem. He's pulling this down all the time, and all this wires and cables and stuff. I just have it all stacked here right now because I got some like little doodaddies to strap everything down. I ordered on Amazon, so I have to wait for him to come to redo this entire area because this PlayStation, he has pulled this down multiple times. You're yanking on these cords, pulling them off, just to do it. He likes to take things that break and drop them down the staircase so that he can watch them break. He doesn't understand that once they're broken, they can't be repaired. Like, he breaks stuff and then brings it to me to try to fix it. And I say, it can't be fixed. It's broken. He's very much into Humpty Dumpty. My mom made him this Humpty Dumpty because he used to sing the Humpty Dumpty song. And I think that was probably the start of something catastrophic because we've had many losses on this staircase. He got into the pantry once. See, our pantry, my floor is tore out, so forgive my mess. But our pantry, yeah, see here, it's not latched. It doesn't latch unless you slam it and then it latches. And there's a knob thing on it, so he can't open it if it's latched. But if it's not latched, he checks it all the time. And then he'll go in here and he'll get out, like these jars and stuff, and then go to the top of the steps and roll them down the steps, not understanding that they're glass and they'll break. I had tomato sauce all over the place that I had to scrub off of the floor from him and his ventures, his little adventures. So this is actually tame right now as far as his room. It is not too bad. He strips his bed all the time, like all the sheets. He loves to rip everything off the bed and then run around on the bare bed, on like the bare mattress. So that's why the bed looks like this. But this is actually pretty clean. I'll put a picture in of what, like if we leave this is his closet. It's like a toy closet, and I have a lock on it, because if we leave him in here, he will just pull everything off the shelves, everything, every book, all of it. So I have to keep him out, like locked out. And then if he goes and gets a toy, we put one back to try to limit the mess. So this is the reason why I wanted to do this video. Lincoln really needs a sandbox. This is probably the third time this week that I'll have to clean this up. I actually decided to move it out of the bathroom today. I'm going to just move it into my oldest daughter's room. And hopefully gosh, there's litter in this dump truck. It's like, ugh, yuck. Anyway, I'm hoping that if it's out of here, he'll stop. He'll stop with this, because the first time he did it, he put a bunch of litter in the toilet, and I had to scoop it out of the toilet. So yeah, I'll have to clean that then. I will clean that later. But anyway, I'm going to work on this now to get it. But yeah, like he thinks of it as like it's a toy, and he doesn't understand that this is cat litter and there's cat feces. And like, how do you explain this to someone that doesn't talk? So yeah, this might be tame compared to what some of you guys have to deal with, but like he'll take his diapers off, which has gotten a lot worse lately. Probably because he should be potty trained. I mean, he's 4, he's almost 5, and we can't seem to get him to take that leap. But yeah, he'll take his diapers off if we don't catch him. He'll rub poop on his toys to get it off his hands. He'll be itching his butt, and then get it on his hands and then wipe it on other stuff. He doesn't usually wipe it on walls and stuff, fortunately, but I do know I have to take this cover off this trampoline, because he made a mess of that. But see, he doesn't get it on the walls. That's why I said I'm sure some of you guys deal with a lot worse than me. I haven't really had to deal with a catastrophe of that level, but still, it's a pain in the butt. Okay, so I have to wash this floor, but I got the litter box out of the bathroom, put it in my daughter's room with the other one, so we'll see how that goes. Another problem we have is this is a recipe for disaster. If he's left to unsupervised, like if he comes upstairs, we're downstairs cleaning up a mess, he comes up here, he'll pull every book off the shelf if he's allowed the time to, allotted the time to. Yep. So all of these are kind of a hodgepodge. These are my husband's books, but they're all just kind of slapped on here every which way, stacked up. And because he'll just, he's pulled them off so many times. And then, like, same with my figures. I just have them stacked up here because he's pulled them down so often that you just get sick of putting everything back. All my figures are just kind of slapped on there, but my friend Sasha got me Sailor Mercury. Thank you, Sasha. This is my ship made in heaven, Kakashi and Mercury. But yeah, same with my cross stitch. This is where I keep all my cross stitch, and he'll pull all of them out of there. He likes an empty shelf. He'll just scatter them all over the floor, but he loves to take everything off of the shelf. So yeah, anyway, that's just an example of some things that we deal with little Lincoln. But you don't get very attached to belongings. I have had to throw away a lot of things that I've had for a long time and no longer have because they have been destroyed. So you just learn to let things go and not take anything to heart. He's a delightful boy. He just is what he is. So anyway, thanks for walking on this journey with me today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.